Hello and welcome back to the survival of WX78 as the terrible hands still try to get us and the moles are still trying to eat our thermal stones. What are you doing? So, last time, what did we do? We went around, we made a chest, that was nice. We made a bedroll that we never ended up using because we just picked flowers for so long. It was nice. Overall, we just continued to survive. Isn't that brilliant? It's always nice when you live. I mean, that's kind of all that we've been doing this entire time. Living. Not thriving, but simply surviving. But that's good enough. Right? No? Yes? No? Okay, fine. Whatever. Whatever you say. Oh, it's too cold over here. Suck it up, WX78! You are a robot. Why are you affected so much by the cold? You really just need to get over it. I know, seriously. Saying get over it to people who are freezing to death is probably not the most effective way to help them. But I think it's a good reminder to them that they should in fact get over it and that that's very important. That in life, if you can build a bridge, first off, that's pretty cool. You must be a carpenter or an engineer. That's pretty impressive. Those are respectable occupations, I have to say. Very respectable. And once you've built that bridge, if you can then get over it, I commend you for having legs. It's not really all that... Oh, friggin' get out of here, Pengulls. Who do you think you are? The aloof, terrible creatures. I would attack them, but they are literally going to gank me to death. They're just going to be like, oh, hello. You said that... Oh, come on, WX78. I'm trying as hard as I can to get you to do the things that you need to do to survive, but you've got to work with me here on occasion. Hello, Pengulls. My home is not your home, is it? Oh, Lord, my home is their home. Oh, I've got a flock of Pengulls! Get out of here! Go! Be gone! Go! Get out! Oh, Lord. They're not gonna leave. That's just terrible. I hate Pengulls. All they do is just stand around, be really aloof, and just make that terrible sound. Just wah, 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 wah. Ah, now they're gonna be with us night and day. Oh, no. Are you guys heading over here? Oh, thank goodness. Oh, you're just eating the petals. Do you guys like petals? It's kind of weird. I consider that to be strange, Mr. Pengull. Why are you feasting upon petals when you could have something as succulent as Chester's succulent thighs? Don't actually eat Chester's thighs. Chester needs his thighs. So we're still in a pretty prosperous section of the winter, which is very nice. It's always good to be in a prosperous section of the season. It means we're not going to die anytime soon. Well, you know, we're probably not going to die anytime soon. I cannot see into the future, last I checked. And I checked pretty recently, like, what was it? 5 minutes ago? Yeah, about 5 minutes ago. So, definitely can't see into the future. And I don't really know what's going to happen. For all I know, the rabbits could come out of their holes in a small little militia group holding spears and having just little, like, acorns over their heads or something. And they could just come charging at me. And at that point, I wouldn't even fight back. I'd just be like, nope, you win. It's over. I cannot fight an army of armed rabbits. That's it. It's gotten too insane. I'm done. Bye. And at that point, there you go. So let's see. What do we have to actually put upon our fire this night? Because we need to put something upon our fire this night, because it's not going to last very long if we don't have fuel. It's just like WX78. We have to fuel WX78 with meat. Really, these Pengulls are getting a bit annoying at this point. Why do you always pop out whenever I'm around? Why don't you guys pop out at the beginning of winter and then never show up again? That would be ideal. If you could just show up for a minute, be like, hey, this is cool, look, we're Pengulls, and then just leave for the remainder of it. Just never come back, because I don't like you creatures. Look at you, you're pricks. You're like Wordsworth, but terrible. Everything that was amazing about Wordsworth is terrible about you. Wordsworth, in case you didn't know, in my last playthrough was our aristocratic garden gnome, who pretty much resided over our camp. We made a fortress for him, and then we got killed terribly. Our fortress did not save us that day. Yes. Well, what time is it? It appears to be... What is that? 6... about 9... No, not 9. Like 7. 7:30. 7:30, Chester. I'm going with 7:30, and if anyone doesn't think I'm correct, then you're probably right. I didn't try very hard to figure out what time it was. Look! Food is coming to us! We don't need to go search for it. We can just get it that way. That's a very nice means of getting food. I love it. It's a very risky one, too, given that our... the thermal stone is our means of survival at this point. Okay. Big problem, terrible creatures of the night. Solution to the problem, I'm gonna sleep. I should have made food before I slept. It's gonna be bad. Quickly, eat a seed! Eat a seed! Ah. That'll get you through long enough for us to cook you up a meatball, I swear. And once the meatball is cooked, get the thermal stone! The fire went out! Everything is going wrong, but it's fine, we fixed it. It could have gone wrong a lot worse. That's all I gotta say. But we're all good, we've got good sanity, we've got good meatballs. Shove those in your face, WX78. And try not to get too much in the gears this time. My goodness. Okay. Look this way, look that way. What do we have in here? We have one morsel. Let's start that drying so we have more beef jerky. Beef jerky? Rabbit jerky for over the winter. And what do we have down here? Anything caught? Oh! Looks like you've been captured in our little net. A net made entirely out of grass. Just grass and nothing but grass. How do you feel about that you were How do you feel about that you were bested with grass? I don't think you like it very much, do you, Mr. Rabbit? The remainder of your life will be spent in that small dark box. Peter hates us so much. The complaint letters from Peter have been rolling in. Half of Chester is just filled with complaint letters. I should really start burning them, using them for fuel, but you know, that would require actually emptying Chester out, and then we'd figure out that Chester has actually been, like, getting them all spitty and wet, and then he's making paper mache out of them. Chester is really strange when you really get down to it. He's a weird guy. Did your axe break? How dare you make such an inferior axe as to have it break while chopping down a tree? That is the only purpose of the axe. If it cannot achieve its purpose, then it deserves to die. I think the meaning of that entire sentence kind of shifted halfway through. But it's okay, it's okay. Yes. We've got a decent amount of fuel now. So, once winter is over, because I ain't gonna go risking my life out in the wilderness when it's not... Let me start that again. I'm not going to go risking my life out in the wilderness during the winter. But once the winter ends, we should go do a lot more exploring, Chester. We could find some gears, make an icebox. That'd be amazing. We'd be able to keep things nice and fresh all the time. Look, there's a mole. Let's drop some rocks. Yes, I see you coming here. Delicious, delicious rocks for you. You're dead! You thought that would work, didn't you? You thought you could just come in and steal my resources? No one steals from WX78. Those who attempt to steal are murdered viciously. Okay. We are now running out of veg. The veg is definitely not growing over there. Did the Pengulls eat my rot too? That's just low. That's not even a useful thing to eat. That had to be disgusting. They just did that to spite me. That's it. Wow. Those guys are jerks. So we're entering the phase of the winter where we shall suffer from a lack of food. Hey guys. Hey. Oh, we have some web, don't we? We do, because we died getting it. I remember that. It was terrible. So we can actually use that if we need to. We can use that to make a boomerang. And with a boomerang, we can hunt all of these birds. Birds. That's the answer. Birds. So we're going to have to wait until it turns day. We'll get some charcoal just in case we need it. We're just going to run around and make that ching sound over and over again just to get on everyone's nerves. That's it. Just to mess with people. Oh, Chester. It is a hard life out here in the frozen wilderness where all we have to eat is rabbit and rabbit because we really don't have anything else. You can't do that. Okay, it's not even going to grow through fertilization. Oh. It's a full moon. That's a good situation, my people. That's a very good situation indeed for lighting things on fire! A bit too much got lit on fire there, I'll admit. I only wanted these 4 trees, but it also burnt this grass. What a sad fate for the grass. The grass could have been so prosperous for so long, but instead it died in a blaze of glory. Literally, not metaphorically, it was a serious blaze. Potentially dangerous to the surrounding forest, but it's okay. So now we've got enough charcoal for 4 boomerangs if we were to want them. And likelihood is we will want them. Oh, look. Sleeping Pengulls. I'm going to sneak up on the Pengull and behead it! I'm not actually going to do that. I'm pretty sure they would all wake up and kill me. Oh, it would be so bad. That's no way to die. Do we have anything caught in our traps? Oh, we got 3 rabbits. That's really nice. I love it. Just love it so much. Hello, rabbits. Oh, and look, mushroom trees. Hello, mushroom trees. How are you? That took a bit longer than I thought it would. Well, anyway, we just destroyed everything that is magical in the world. Nice. We are terrible people. That is to be remembered for days to come. Does that entire Pengull nest have just 1 egg? That's not going to be enough to continue your species. Come on now, you got to try a bit harder than that. I mean, it can't be that difficult. Come now. What do we need? Boom, boom. And let's put a twig in there, just to batten it out. Get a bit more stuff in there. Because I don't think we want to eat 3 entire rabbits in 1 meal. That's a bit much. We only have so many rabbits. Keep the fire going, because you always have to keep the fire lit in the winter, just to recharge the thermal stone. Come on, Crockpot. Not wet goop. Not wet goop. Not wet goop! What's it gonna be? It's taking so long. Chester, we've done everything wrong! The recipe called for 3 sprigs of rosemary and I only put in 2! No! Look at this. What have we here? Kebabs! Delicious. Brilliant. Okay, we're not going to starve today, Chester. I freaked out for no reason, as usual. Let's go over here. Hello, Pengulls. Oh, you've got a lot more eggs now. Oh, do you sleep on your eggs? I see. I see how it is. Why are we going down here, Chester? I just kind of decided that I was going to go in a direction today, and everything just kind of happened. What have we down here? We have a rabbit that seems to be freezing to death. If it would actually freeze to death, I would be more than happy about that, because then we could just kind of bring it over to the fire, thaw it out, and feast upon its now not frozen flesh. Hello, rabbit. Your hole is now mine. It is property of me, and it shall be protected by this trap for the remainder of your lifetime, which will probably end in that trap. Yes! Very good, very good. Chester, we are a prosperous people. We are very good at what we do. Let's go up here and see what it is that we need to survive. We have a good stockpile of jerky, I think. We got what, like... Oh yeah, we got like 20 pieces of jerky. We don't need any more jerky. That's way too much jerky. There's so much jerky. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make ourselves another nice little batch of food. Because we need some more food or we're gonna die. I mean, look, it's already lower than half. It's gonna be ridiculous. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna make another kebab, and we're gonna make it out of some monster meat jerky this time. Why are we gonna make it out of monster meat jerky? Because we need to do something with the monster meat jerky. We can't just keep it around forever. Come on, man. What you thinking? I don't know what that accent was. Don't know why I did it either, but it happened. Let us get ourselves... Oh, no, not yet. Oh, I so want a boomerang because it's so fulfilling to just slam a boomerang into the face of those guys. Ooh, look. Look, 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 look. It's a mole. We need to get this. Here we go. Come on, let's go. You did! Oh, that's so nice. More food for me. Very nice. Okay, so we can mix some rabbit meat or some mole meat, either one, with the monster jerky, and we can make some nice kebabs. That's brilliant. It'll extend our food stock by just a little. And just a little might be just enough to help us survive. Hello, Mr. Chester. Don't look at me like that, Chester. Who do you think you are? You don't rule this place, Chester. I am the ruler of this land. Although the rabbits would say otherwise. Nobody listens to the rabbits because they're pricks. Always remember that, Chester. Rabbits are pricks. Let's see, have we caught any of them? We caught ourselves one prick. Very nice. Very nice. I am loving how we are surviving so far. In that we are actually surviving and decently prosperous. That's brilliant. Usually not this good at surviving, Chester. But we've done it! We've survived. And once the winter's over, spring shall come and absolutely kill us, because it's going to rain every day, and WX78 is just not going to be able to deal with that. And then it'll be terrible. And it'll go into summer, where we'll also die of heat stroke, and it'll be so bad. What do we have that can keep off the rain? Cat cap. For those who value warmth over friends. Well, that's me. We got a bush hat, a raincoat. What do we need for this? We need bone shards and tentacle spots. Two things that are incredibly dangerous to go out and get. Chester, I don't think we're going to get that anytime soon. Should probably look into it, though. Probably help us survive. Yes, well, that brings us to the end of the episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. Of course, we'll continue in the future because WX78 is actually doing a good job of surviving, and that makes me happy. And when we're doing a good job of surviving, we can't just let it go. We have to hold on tightly and try to survive for literally 28 days in the very least. That'll be tomorrow, and I think we're going to succeed this time. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That hasn't been a goal. It's just, it'd be nice to survive into tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.